Hello people. Another beautiful day. Yeah. Hope your health and strength is good, and I hope your five senses work. What's up, Steam Deck fans? Steam Deck mob and universe. What's up with it? Steam Deck lovers. All hands on deck. Steam Deck. Anyway, listen to this. Got two articles to talk about here. One is from NME. Says Valve reportedly focus on the Steam Deck as the future for the company, but the other article talks about Valve is not interested in exclusive games for the Steam Deck, which is kind of crazy to me. But it says, because the article here is on Gamers Rant, say Valve isn't interested in exclusive. Valve isn't interested in Steam Deck exclusive games. And you know what? Yesterday I was thinking, actually last night, I was saying that the Steam Deck need a mascot kind of game, like you know how like Xbox has Halo, Sony had Crash, but they gave Crash away, but then they trying to get Crash back. But then Nintendo got Mario, and TurboGrafx got Bonk. I think Neo Geo was, I think it was Magician Lord, and then Panasonic 3DO was Gecko the Lizard and stuff like that. So Sega has Sonic. So I was thinking that the Steam Deck needed a mascot game, so a game to like draw more people in, so to speak. But according to this article here, it says Valve isn't interested in the Steam Deck exclusives. Okay, so here's the first article here. It says here, Valve reportedly focused on the Steam Deck as the future for the company. Portable is the future, as Valve reportedly marks Half-Life projects as lower priority. Says here that mean they're gonna focus on the launch of the Steam Deck, but they're still working on Half-Life, trying to come up with ideas and concepts for like Half-Life 3, if they can count the 3, that is. But anyway, Steam Deck unexpectedly successfully pre-order period has led Valve to rethink some of its software-related strategies going forward. It says here, content creator Tyler McVicker has been examining data mines and information from the games and hardware developers, and has given some insight into what its strategy is moving forward. Despite critical success, the lower install base of costly VR meant that Half-Life Alyx did not perform as well as expected. Come on. Computer acting up here. Oh no. Oh, here we go. Now computer froze on me. It says here, contrary to this, Valve first attempt at portable console, the Steam Deck gained far more interest than the company expected. McVicker claimed that the company has pivoted in its interest into the new system as it makes a push for release. And then it says here, speaking to PC and Games, McVicker said that the games Valve is currently focused on is a project codenamed Citadel, a nostalgic co-op first-person shooter which is being developed with the Steam Deck in mind. Other games Valve is reportedly working on are far less of a priority. And then it says here, Half-Life 3 may have a few people experimenting on it, but it's very unlikely to be in active development. The project codename HLX, a VR follow-up to Half-Life Alyx, is very much in the mechanical testing phase, still according to McVicker, since the Steam Deck has now missed the holiday release due to supply chain issues. Valve's focus has moved here. McVicker also expressed concern that less prioritized projects such as the ones mentioned above may be abandoned over the winter break. He explained that developers take a break over the Christmas and take the time to come up with new ideas they pitch on return to work. These projects often pushed back or even canceled. The development of the lesser project as with Team Fortress Invasion. And then that's the end of the article. So this article really talks about, the Steam Deck is Valve's. This article talks about the Steam Deck is Valve's priority, but it doesn't mean that they're not going to work on. They got some ideas for they got some ideas for Half-Life 3. The challenge with Half-Life 3 is coming up with the story and picking up where the game left off. That's the biggest challenge. But right now, Valve's main focus is making sure the Steam Deck have a successful launch. That's their main focus. Now this other article is on Gamers Rant, and what I'm gonna do is leave a link in the description box. It says here, Valve isn't interested in Steam Deck exclusive. I remember I was saying to myself yesterday, I was looking for some articles on the Steam Deck, and I said they need a mascot game. Like how Nintendo has Mario, Sega has Sonic, Microsoft has Master Chief, and Blinx the Time Sweeper. They need to make a Blinx Time Sweeper too. Sony had Crash, but Sony got so many different mascots now. TurboGrafx got Bonk, stuff like that. So I was thinking that the Steam Deck need a mascot, but now according to this article, Valve is interested in exclusive games. But then on the other one, they're talking about Citadel, a game for the Steam Deck. So yeah, like I told you guys before, Valve has their work cut out for them. Listen to this. Valve isn't interested in Steam Deck exclusive games. The Steam Deck lets players take their PC libraries on the go, but Valve doesn't want titles being developed specifically for the device. That's a huge mistake. But anyway, it says here the Steam Deck is set to be Valve's next piece of hardware, allowing players to take their PC libraries with them wherever they go. However, it appears that Valve has zero interest in making the Steam Deck its own dedicated platform, according to a new fact page. Valve is fulfilling a very specific interest with Steam Deck Portable, gaming based on players' Steam library. Sure, there is the argument for just playing on a laptop, but the Steam Deck is meant to provide a bit more convenience and comfort without compromising game performance. Obviously, there are games that can only be played with mouse and keyboard with zero room for gamepad support. But that is what the Steam Deck compatibility system is for, so that players can know which game will run well on the device, and those that won't. The Steam Deck was supposed to release this December, but was delayed to February due to manufacturing delays. And they said here in the detailed fact for the Steam Deck, Valve revealed its stance on if it was interested in game being developed solely for its upcoming portable device. No, that doesn't make much sense to us, Valve, right? Rather bluntly shutting down the thought process, it continues stating it's a PC and it should just play games like a PC, speaking to the balance of the Steam Deck portability and its ability to play while docked. These thoughts are in line with previous statement by Valve, one mentioning the company desire for a handheld PC market to continue after the Steam Deck, something that's likely wouldn't happen if games started being developed specifically for it. Okay. And then it says here, unlike the Nintendo Switch, who performs varies between its portable and dock state, the Steam Deck will perform the same regardless of its playing state. Some games have already been shown running on the Steam device, like this year Psychonauts and the massive Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, both fairly graphically and performance intense games. Like gaming on PCs, players will be able to customize their graphics setting as to get their desired performance. Thoughts on games will start with intended graphic settings out of the box. That said, if those games can run on the device, there are likely an insurmountable numbers of titles that can as well. And it says here, last paragraph, it says here, Valve stance on the Steam Deck's exclusive game is indicative of the strong vision it had when making the device. The console market is a tough industry to break into, with PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo being the mainstays for over 20 years now. Steam Deck has never intended to compete against those brands and service, but be an extension for PC players looking to do more with their Steam libraries. Though it does share some conceptual similarities to the Switch, making Steam Deck exclusive games would be missing the point of the device. So, no exclusive games for the Steam Deck. And according to the article, Valve don't want to do that. They want PC games to be the main. They want PC games to be the main. To remain the same, you know. They don't want the Steam Deck to cut in on the Steam. They don't want the Steam Deck. Sorry about that. To cut in on the PC market, say market share or whatever. The Steam Deck is just a add-on to the PC to PCs. That's all it is. It's just a handheld. So games that work on PC will work on the Steam Deck. That's what Valve is saying. So they say they don't want no exclusive games to the Steam Deck, and that is that is good. So that is good. So either way it goes, you're benefiting, whether you're using the Steam Deck, you're using your laptop, or you're using a desktop. You know, so what Valve is giving people is choices between the three. Which do you prefer the game on? Desktop, laptop, or the Steam Deck? That's what they're doing. So they don't want no exclusive games for the Steam Deck, and they just want to. The Steam Deck is just an add-on to PC. That's all it is. So either way it goes, you can play games on PCs three ways: desktop, laptop, Steam Deck. Okay, so that's what this article is talking about. So me personally, I see where Valve is coming from, but to me, I think still they need one little mascot game for PC and call it a day. You know, so either way it goes, man. Valve is just giving PC players choices. You know, some people might game on the some PC players might game on the PC, laptop, and Steam Deck, and then some other players might game on laptop and just Steam Deck, and then other players might just game on the Steam Deck alone. You know, so either way it goes, you can play PC games on all three, and then there's the Xbox. And then there's the Xbox factor too. Let's not forget about that. You know what I'm saying? Then there's the Xbox factor that comes into play too, because you got four choices. It's either Xbox, desktop, laptop, Steam Deck. Pick one. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Valve is just giving people choices, man. So Game Pass. Steam. The Steam Deck is a good piece of hardware, and Microsoft is not. Game Pass makes sure Microsoft is not affected by the competition. You know, Game Pass really, Microsoft with that Game Pass Microsoft Xbox is not affected by PCs, or they're not affected by PCs. They're part of the PC family, you know, because Microsoft is a part of the tech industry. So either way it goes, how you want to game, the Steam Deck, the laptop, your desktop, or the Xbox, how you want it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what Valve is getting here. It's just the Steam Deck is just a portable device for PC users, so they can play their games on the go when they're out there in the world. But the Steam Deck will not cut in on the PC. It's not going to cut into the PC revenues by any means. PCs will. The Steam Deck is a portable PC, just to let people know. But a desktop PC, when it comes to video game, will always rule. Period. A desktop PC will always rule in video games, because you can build a PC. The Steam Deck is dedicated, so it's limited. But with PC, whoo, the sky's the limit, boy, or the star's the limit, or the moon the limit, or the sun. You can build your PC as powerful as you want. So anyway, so either way it goes, man, the Steam Deck is just another add-on to this, it's another add-on to the PC, to the PC library. That's all it is. And this was a good lookout on Valve's part. Many people were saying that Microsoft should have made a handheld when they created the Xbox. They should have made a handheld. But with Microsoft and Xbox and xCloud, with the xCloud gaming, you can use any device. You can use any device and play Xbox games. Whether it's your phone, whether it's your tablet, whether it's your laptop, whether it's your desktop, or even the Steam Deck. So you know what I'm saying? So Microsoft, the xCloud, you can use any device to play Xbox games now. And they're supposed to be coming out with an Xbox TV next month, which is December. So that's up in the works too. So either way it goes, man, when it comes to PCs and Windows, you're covered. Either way it goes. Either way it goes. If it's the Steam Deck, your laptop, your tablet, your desktop, your cell phone, and the Xbox, you're covered. Anyway, what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to leave a link in the description box with this video and the article. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still a Star Wars and Star Trek thing. Bored, dark side. I'm gone. Peace. Yep.